Okay, guys, what we're going to do today is the exact opposite actually of what we did yesterday. So yesterday I gave you the z-score and or the data value, and you had to go and use the normal CDF key to find the percent, the amount that was shaded in. Well, today I'm going to give you the percent and you've got to go backwards and find the z-score. So the way that we do this on our calculator is we use the button. It's right under the normal CDF, and it's Inv Norm. Don't worry about what it stands for, just that's the button that we use. Now, here's the funky part to this. In order to use this button, we have to know the area, or in other words, the percent, to the left of the z-score. Okay? And the second thing is we have to plug it in as a decimal. Okay? So the way we would do this is to convert 22% to a decimal. If you can't do it in your head, you would just divide it by 100 on your calculator and you would get out 0.22. Now, ask yourself, is 0.22 on the left side of the z-score? And it is. So on our calculator, we're just going to go second vars, and this time you pick number 3 for Inv Norm. Okay, and you're just going to plug in 0.22. Let me show you. So we're going to go second vars. We're going to hit number 3 this time for inverse norm. Now for the area, you go 0.22. Okay. The mean is 0. Standard deviation is 1 because we're dealing with z-scores. And you just hit the paste key. And there it is there. So this has a z-score of negative 0.77. And we always take it to 2 decimal places. So the z-score is negative 0.77. Now, first things first, you should have expected this answer to be negative because we are below the mean. Okay, so make sure that the answer does make sense. Okay, so let's try this one now. So 14%. Okay, so that area is to the right. Okay, so you have to remember you need the area to the left. So what you're going to do is you're going to go 100%, because that would be the total area, and you're going to minus the 14%. So that would give you out 86%. So this is 86%, and then you have to convert it to a decimal. So 0.86. So now when we use the inverse norm, okay, so we're going to go second vars. We're going to pick number 3, inverse norm, and we're going to go 0.86. Okay, go down to paste and hit enter. And it's 1.08. So the z-score is 1.08. Okay, and again, here's the mean. We're above it, which is why we got out a positive value. Okay? Okay, so let's look at an example here. So on a biology test, the class average was 71%. So that's the mean right in the middle, with a standard deviation of 8%. Okay? If 75% of the students scored less than you, what did you get on the test? Okay, so in other words, most kids got less than you. So that means your score must have been somewhere up here, right? This is what you got. And I know it's up here because 75%, remember, if I colored in half the curve, that would be 50%. But I have to color in 75%. So that means I'm going to color in more than half of it. So 75% of the kids did worse than you. So is this the area to the left? Yes, it is. So I'm going to convert that to a decimal of 0.75. So I'm going to go Inv norm of 0.75. Okay, so second vars, number 3, 0.75, 01. Oh, sorry. Standard deviation is 75. And sorry, mean is 75. No, mean is 71. Sorry. Standard deviation is 8. Hit enter. So you scored a 76. So sorry, this should say 71 and 8. So you scored a 76%. Okay? Okay, a manufacturer, I'm just gonna change this here to full screen. Okay, so a manufacturer determines that its products have a mean life of 15.8 years. So maybe this is, I don't know, maybe this is microwave ovens. So their microwave ovens last 15.8 years on average, with a standard deviation of 4.2 years. What guarantee should they offer their consumers if they want no more than 12% returned? Okay, so if the average lifespan is 15.8 years, what usual guarantee do you get? Usually you get like a warranty for what? 1 year, 2 years, right? You get some number down here, right? So this is what we want to know. We want to know what the warranty is going to be because they want to make sure that only 12% are returned. Okay, they don't want anything, they don't want to have to replace more than 12% of their products. So 12% is 0.12. So now we just use the Inv norm. So second bars, number 3. So the area is 12%. The mean was 15.8 years. And the standard deviation, I don't remember here, standard deviation was 4.2. Okay, we're going to paste that in. So 10.9 years, or about 11 years. So they're going to warranty those toasters or microwaves for 11 years. Now, that's not really reasonable, right? Most of the time, they don't want more than like 1% returned. They want very, very few returned because otherwise it costs them money. But again, when you have warranty questions, that percent returned, that's just the area that you're looking for. Okay? Okay, so I want you to try a couple questions of these on your own. This is not a huge focus of the unit, but again, just try that Inv norm button. And again, let me know how you do. And if you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. See you in the next video.